Hi there, everyone. It is Raven with another tale of terror from the Raven's Nest. Apologize about the lack of upload last week. I was out camping and a whole bunch of fun stuff. So I probably forgot. And here we are. Hopefully this banger makes up for it. It's called In the Moonlight. However, it's gonna have a lot of gore and things like that. So if that is something you're not so heavily into, I advise checking out any of my other videos or just any other video on YouTube. Without further ado, here we go, In the Moonlight. I dreamt of red roses, never-ending, fresh and pulsing. Along the banks, scarlet roses bloomed. It was the most beautiful dream. A procession of deer danced as they made their way to the stream for a drink. Deer don't dance. These creatures were something else. Holes revealing ribs as flesh falls off the bones. No fear in their sunken eyes. They were already dead. I woke up screaming by the river I was dreaming about. It was not running bloody. I was in camp with my family. We were sitting out by the campfire under the stars. So how did I end up here? Why was it so quiet? The campground looked like a horror movie. I'd never seen so much blood. I followed the trail, yelling, "Mom! Dad! Olivia!" So silent, and it wasn't long till I figured out why. Guts decorated the lawn chair like a pile of grotesque streamers. From the back of the chair, dangling by shreds of flesh, was my sister's head, and her jaw looked as if it was torn off. I cried, "Olivia! Olivia, no!" I sobbed at the foot of the lawn chair. I couldn't hold my sister's body. Even her fingers seemed chewed off and were littering the ground. Her face mixed an expression of terror and misbelief. What animal could have done this? Is it still around? I had to see if anyone else was alive. I didn't have to look far. On the clothesline was my mother. Bits and pieces of what was left of her hanging like meat to dry, honey eyes gouged out, and on the ground, along with her tongue. If I could have puked, I most certainly would have. No animal did this. I couldn't find my phone amongst the carnage, nor was it in my pockets. I had to find it here or run for help. But what about my dad? I couldn't leave without my dad. My thoughts cut short at the sight of a soaking crimson tent collapsed, and so I crept forward. Dad, Dad, please be alive. Only the dead heard my sorrow when I lifted what remained of the tent. I saw a man mauled, covered in so many savage bites, chunked, ripped out, exposing muscle and bone. This is what was left of my family, just pieces. Next to what was left of my sister, I spotted my phone. Trembling, it had been left open to the camera function. I simply couldn't believe it. This was nightmare fuel. Some bipedal creature that was bigger than a wolf with its appearance came up from the river with mad yellow eyes. The fangs were dripping in saliva, the inhuman speed as it went after my parents before murdering Olivia, before she could run. She only had time to blink. They never had any hope in hell against this beast. But I was getting water down by the river. How was I not killed? I should have been there with everyone else. Why did this animal not eat the food lying around? Why did I feel full? We hadn't eaten dinner that evening. This feeling made my skin crawl, and then I tasted it. Fresh blood and gore in my own mouth. I pulled their flesh from my teeth, and I knew I was forever damned. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little banger. I had a lot of fun writing a little bit of a werewolf situation here. Yeah, hope you come back for another tale of terror from the Raven's Nest. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend. Have a great one. Bye, everybody.